Holy cow, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a little bit of coach envy right now. That might have been the final straw that is pushing me to need the 25 now. I feel like this has far exceeded all of my expectations. We have been anxiously awaiting for this day for the past couple months now, ever since we visited the American Coach factory in Decatur, Indiana. We got to see a preview of the brand new 2025 American Coach American Eagle. We didn't get to see the inside though because it wasn't ready, and today is finally the day for the world debut of this new coach, and we are here today with Taylor. So Taylor, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Taylor Horman, National Sales Manager for American Coach, and as Hillary said, we are ready to unveil the 2025 Eagle today up at Herside Grove in Petoskey, Michigan. Beautiful day, and we're excited for the reveal.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so we are going to get to it. We're going to go through and show the outside, then we'll show the inside. What's really unique for this year in 2025 is the brand new redesign of the entire chassis, essentially. Like the whole basement has been redone, and it's pretty incredible. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a little bit of coach envy right now.
That's perfect. We can always upgrade
That's right, that's right. All right, well, let's get to the tour.
Yes.
One of the things that we know makes American Coach really unique is the Liberty Bridge.
Yes.
So this is a little bit technical, so I'm going to hand it over to Taylor to kind of explain it and what makes American Coach really unique.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So for American Coach, we are built differently. So we actually have a built foundation, not a braced foundation like the rest of the industry. Whether they are getting a chassis from Freightliner or Spartan, every industry standard is C-channel rails that they weld pieces of metal and build on top to create their foundation, their floor, right? What we do differently is a one-piece steel structure we call the Liberty Bridge that actually bridges the axles connected together within 1/1000th of an inch at 80 spots with huck bolts. It's a better built process, and it's going to be less chassis twist and ultimately a better ride and drive.
Yeah, and we saw that when we were at the factory. We actually got to see the bridge being put on, which was amazing.
Yeah, it was perfect. And what we did for model year 25 is took the previous Liberty Bridge design, kind of blew it up and put it back all together.
Okay.
So what we have today on this coach is 15% more storage than we had in 2024.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you see it in action, it's a big difference.
It is a big difference, yes. In this first bay, it is going to be either a storage area, or we actually option in this one with the exterior freezer. So we do have a little bit of storage in that bay, and as well as an exterior freezer. One thing I always point out in the basement of American Coach, everything below the belt line is either sheet steel or aluminum. You do not have any wood down here, no carpet. Going camping growing up, everything I always threw in the basement of the coach is, too big, too wet, too dirty to go inside. So I want to throw it on this white material. It's called Citadel fiberglass. 2 pieces of composite with a little insulation built in. It's the same material you'll see in butcher shops, car washes, super easy to keep clean.
Yeah, it's really easy for us to clean.
Yeah, mold and mildew resistant. You can't beat that.
Yeah, that is nice.
So this is a great bay. You have some nice storage as well as your freezer.
And one thing too, I'm noticing no more handles, just push buttons.
Yes.
I like that. That's
Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, so that is brand new for 2025 as well. We have your push button lock and unlock right here. So yeah, just one push and it pops open for you.
Love that.
And these 2 next bays are probably the highlight of the show. Yeah, so we've always had 2 bays of pass-through storage for American Coach, but with that bridge redesign and getting 15% more storage, these 2 bays are the highlight.
Yeah, I mean, these are massive compared to ours, and the fact that they go all the way through, and there's not just one of them, there's 2 of them.
There's 2, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
And we actually made the slide tray bigger as well, so we're using slide trays by Morite, and them themselves are 25% wider as well. Okay. So you're actually going to be able to store more things on the slide tray, and the Eagle comes standard with powered slide trays, 290-inch, so you can take them out either side of the coach.
That's really good for people like me, because Kris never has a problem pulling them out, but sometimes they get heavy when they're fully loaded down with stuff, so being able to just push this button like this makes it so much easier. I really like that feature a lot, so we won't put it all the way out right now, but yeah, that's huge.
Well, especially when you're parked and you're camping, the last thing I want to get under is under the slides as minimal as possible, so I just click that little button and it's perfect.
Exactly. And then there's the TV out here. Is this, now we have a 23, is this the same size, or did you guys go bigger?
Size. Okay. Nope, so it is a 50-inch smart TV that is on a swivel. So I just pull this out, there's some magnets on the back. So I can swivel it, angle it away from the sun. And there is a sound bar mounted up behind it as well for some great audio.
We love that. This is one of the things we use all the time. So definitely a nice feature.
As we're looking up at the coach real quick, one thing that makes the Eagle unique as well is our window silks on the outside. So your exterior graphics actually extends over your windows, just providing a nice seamless paint job.
Yeah. We love that. That was one of the things we really liked about the Eagle compared to our Dream, is just how you've got the seamless windows there. It's a
it
really
provides a
cool
great look.
high-end feature there.
One cool thing that we did for 2025 as well is, goes back to our engineering innovation.
Yep.
Storage is premium, right?
Yes.
For any RVer,
Never
whether
have
it's
enough.
the weekend warrior or that full timer. And I talked about that 15% more storage.
Yeah.
We utilize that in the bays, as you see, but we did something unique as well. If we run our slide trays out the driver's side of the coach, we actually have what we're calling stow and go storage. So there is some hidden storage underneath both your slide trays. For a 45-foot coach, you're actually going to get 5 more cubic feet of storage under your slide trays.
Yeah, that'd be great for things like extra sewer hoses or extra extension cords or things like that you don't use on a regular basis, but kind of keep them tucked away.
Yeah, those things you don't use every day, or maybe more seasonal items. But it's just a space that was an empty void before, so we utilized it for storage, and it's pretty unique for the industry.
Yeah, no, I think that's really cool. I mean, you really can never have enough storage.
Exactly.
Especially when you're like us and you live in it full time.
Yes. As Hillary pointed out earlier, last model year 24, we had two bays here on your camping site, actually 3. We had a hydraulic reservoir here that took up some camping space storage. We had your batteries here, and then all your electrical stuff here. So one thing we did is we relocated the hydraulic pump and reservoir that we'll see in a minute, and we completely redesigned our battery bay and electrical components. So what you see is just a super clean bay, right? I know, right? So just a super clean bay that you can actually store some things in. Standard build on an Eagle is 8 AGM house batteries. This one did get the lithium upgrade, which is underneath this little tray. So this lifts up to get to your batteries.
Nice. And there are 3 batteries? 3
there
lithium?
is, yes. Yep. So you're going to get 1,080 amp hours of lithium. On this little hinge down component right here is all your electrical components. So your battery control center, surge guard protector, your trickle charger for your chassis batteries, all those are just on a little hinge down. It's stuff you don't touch every day, right? So we just tuck it away. Again, it's all about maximizing storage and providing just a clean, streamlined look for our basement.
It looks so good. This is, again, one of those things that Kris has like major coach envy about after seeing how they redesigned this part. It's really cool. And I haven't seen, we've toured lots of new coaches, like brand new models, and we haven't seen any models that have done this.
No, it's very unique right now for the industry.
It is.
I didn't hit on the front axle, but everything we do for American Coach is going to have independent front suspension with up to a 60-degree wheel cut. We got big 365s on the front of this, so you're not going to get 60 degrees, but a lot of rubber on the road and a nice, smooth, stable drive.
And one of the things too, I think people ask us all the time, like if our RV is really bumpy to drive or if it's noisy. And I just want to mention like the Ultra Steer and the V-Ride here, that makes such a difference. We used to have a Super C motorhome and it was so bumpy and bouncy, but with this thing, everything stays smooth and flat. I mean, it's kind of amazing.
It's a super quiet and a smooth ride and drive. I mean, you have the V-Ride rear suspension with Freightliner, the most robust rear suspension in the industry, Ultra Steer tag axle, and this coach comes standard with dual leveling. So you have your hydraulic jacks as well as airbags. And those airbags work in travel mode, so they're constantly with the sensors inflating, deflating. I mean, this thing, it floats down the road. It's super smooth, and you get back to that Liberty chassis, which is going to be a 30% less chassis twist when you're rolling down the road. So it's just a great ride and drive.
Just kind of amazing how smooth it is in these coaches. We really do love ours. And the tag axle, the steerable tag, I can't say that enough how important that is, because we have a 45-footer and we can turn pretty good in this thing. Like, I'm always impressed. I'm thinking there's no way we're going to make this turn, and then Kris does it. I'm like, holy cow.
I mean, it truly makes the world of a difference. I mean, you can maneuver in and out so much easier. That tag axle is going to turn up to 12 degrees and follow the ideal turning path of the coach. As much as you can say, turn on a dime in a 45-foot coach, but it's pretty impressive what you can do, for sure.
It is pretty impressive.
When we were maneuvering these coaches around this morning, it's pretty cool to see how tight they turn.
Yep, exactly. And the last bin over here.
The last bin over here is our chassis service center. So we have our 15-gallon DEF tank with a remote fill on the other side, our chassis batteries, disconnects, your fuel filters, air dryer, all in this conveniently located area. And the Eagle is actually going to have a power lift gate on the back for the engine access, which is this button right here. So much easier to get to all your belts, your fuels, your filters, having that lift gate.
Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't realize y'all had that. Now we're in the back of the coach, where some might say the most important part, the engine.
It is, right? Yes. We are in front of the American Eagle, so it is going to be built on the SL chassis from Freightliner and 605 horsepower.
Which Kris says is a must with this big of a motorhome. He absolutely refused to let us take a 450, so that that was one of the main reasons we went with American Coach, was to get the 605.
Of course. I mean, it's going to get you up any hill you need to and pull that stacker trailer with all your toys.
I think Cummins says something like, it doesn't know hills exist.
Yeah, I like that phrase. Yeah, a big 605 engine, 4,000 Allison, and you do get a 20,000 pound towing hitch. You can pull all the things you need on this coach.
Yeah, no, this is great. And I love the back design of this too. It just looks really nice and slick. It's a great design feature back here.
Yeah, it's very streamlined rear cap,
Moving on to the driver's side.
Yeah, so one thing quick that I want to point out is obviously we are a side radiator. We have one of the largest exit doors in the industry.
Oh, really?
So we do not have egress windows in our rear lavvy. This is a big exit door that actually will hinge down kind of like airplane stairs, and you just safely walk outside your coach. You don't have to fit out a small door. You don't have to still climb down a ladder. Super easy. Hopefully you never have to use it, but if you do, you're going to get out safely and quickly.
That's a good point.
And here is your dual DEF fill that I mentioned earlier. So the tank is on the other side, but you have dual DEF and diesel fill.
Right, which is really nice. We can't always stop at truck stops where you have it on either side, so it's nice to have it on both.
So another big change for us for our 2025 Bridge redesign is our wet bay.
Yes.
So number one, it's just more streamlined and it's a much cleaner look than what it was last year.
For a wet bay, I love it. I mean, obviously you've got like the water hose reel and the power cord here, but I don't see like how do you empty the tanks in here?
Yeah, you don't see a lot of stuff, right?
No, you don't.
So we still have our low point drains, everything underneath this, but what we did for 25 is right behind you. So we moved the control pad out here and we now have power knife valves.
Oh, now that is awesome. So we actually added this in our Super C. Chris upgraded this himself, and this is one thing we've been missing in our new ones.
New for 2025, all American Coach product will have your power knife valves right there on the door. You're not getting down there trying to either use your macerator or pull the T valves. It's all built in right there.
That is really slick. Love that. And all the same tank sizes? Did those...
All the same, yep. So it's still 150 gallon fuel tank, 105 gallon fresh water, 75 gray, 50 black. So still the same tank sizes.
And then these are the bins that go all the way out on both sides, right? So they extend from the other side, which again, just tons of storage space and allows you to easily get to it from either side, which is really cool.
So for us, like I said, for model year 25 was about maximizing storage, giving you as much storage as possible, and this coach was still giving you all the components and things you need.
Right.
So both these are just on that power button right there, so you can run it out either side of the coach, which is nice. This last bay here will be your Aquahot. So for the Eagle, you have an Aquahot 600D. It is a step up from the 450.
I was going to say this looks bigger than ours.
So it does all the same things yours does. It's your hot water, your house heats your basement, and the engine preheat loop. The only difference is the 450D has one electric element and a diesel burner. This has two electric elements.
So that allows it to work better just off electric.
Correct. This is actually going to give you 30,000 more heating BTUs in a 450. It's about 91,000 versus 61,000. So just a little better performing.
Chris is behind the camera, and I'm hearing a lot of reasons why we need to upgrade.
I would agree, especially this new Eagle.
Yes, I know. I love it.
And lastly, on this side, we have our front bay here. And this is where we relocated our HWH pump manifold. It's all behind this little access panel.
Yep, that's nice. That's a better spot for it. Out of the way. I like that.
And you do have some fuses here, your auxiliary air chuck, as well as the Jenny slide right here. So the Eagle's going to come with a 12.5 kilowatt generator. Cummins all from the whole front fascia opens up and just provides some great power.
Yeah, no, it looks really slick. And then we won't open it up because we've got another coach right in front, but then obviously you can open this up and access the generator, which again is a really nice location for the generator, because when you're boondocking or using the generator, it's so quiet up here in the front. Like in our Super C, it used to be back in the coach and it was really noisy. So it's a great location for that and works really well. Well, let's go inside, because that's the part that I most anticipated. I actually have not seen the inside of this one yet, so I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like. Moment of truth. So now we're going to take a look at the inside and see the design again. I have not seen this yet, so I'm pretty excited about it because I have a feeling it's going to blow me away. Holy cow, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, now I definitely want to upgrade.
So this is the Mindful Gray wood with your Key Largo decor. Just nice, light, bright, and airy. It looks a lot more than 45 foot long and as wide as it is, just with that full wall slide.
This is gorgeous. We're gonna pause for just a second because I love the windows in here. I'm a big sucker for like big seamless windows. I just think they look beautiful, but it's a little bit bright outside, so we're gonna shut the blinds really quick and then we'll come right back. All right, now that all the blinds are shut, we can see a little bit better in here. So tell us about kind of the cab of the coach and the electronics and what makes this unique again from like a driving perspective.
I'm gonna take a seat here in the driver's seat. So first off, we have, in my opinion, the most comfortable driver passenger seats in the industry.
They really are
a Villa seat, 12-way power, lumbar support, heated, cool, and massage feature. So it's just a very comfortable sit for those lengthy drives. And for us, being on a Freightliner chassis, our goal is hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Yep.
So we have minimal buttons. You know, we are utilizing Freightliner Drive Tech and OptiView. So instead of having your Allison keypad to your left, it is all built onto this right paddle. Same thing with your engine brake, all built on the right paddle. I bring it down towards my knee for low, medium, high.
Yep.
It's all about safety at the end of the day when you're driving down the road. As we spoke about outside, we have dual leveling. So this does have airbags on each axle. So that ride and drive, super comfortable. You're floating down the road. Lastly, in the cockpit area, we have our 2 X-Sight monitors angled directly towards me. Just super easy, ease of use, as well as visibility. And then behind you, we actually have a co-pilot monitor.
Oh,
so there is a separate monitor that's hidden behind the shade right now. The co-pilot can change navigation, music, those sort of things. Safety-wise, again, it's all about that safety, ride and drive and maneuverability. So it has every safety feature that Freightliner offers with collision mitigation, adaptive cruise control, active braking, all standard with the American Coach product.
And again, one of the reasons why we ended up buying a new coach was because we wanted all those standard safety driving features, and I think it makes the world of difference when you're actually driving the coach. So now we're in the main part of the coach now that we've gone through the cab, and this is the 45K floor plan, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and that's a really nice floor plan because you've got 2 opposing couches on either side. So you've got kind of the regular couch here, televator TV, the theater seats, which are really nice. What makes this floor plan a little bit unique is sort of the separation of space, I guess, a little bit more defined spaces. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, so we introduced this floor plan back in 2021, and it has been the best-selling Eagle floor plan since then, because that's that zoned living. You have your living area here, a beautiful U-shaped galley there for just a nice prep area. We actually put the booth dinette option in this coach as well, which is a nice touch. Table and chair standard, but you do get that booth dinette option.
And one of the things I really like about the Eagle and in this model is there's no cabinets above here, so you do lose a little bit of storage space, but you get this big window and you get kind of this big open living feeling, so it feels much bigger inside, which I really like compared to ours. And the leather in these, I know you can't feel this in the video, but the leather quality on these is so nice. They're super soft.
You know, very soft hand. And another thing we do working with Apex Furniture is innovative things like a powered headrest. So industry standard is theater seats with a powered footrest, but we also have a powered headrest. Again, just adds that level of comfort and luxury.
We use that every single night, so that way you don't have to put a pillow behind your head. You just put up the headrest. It makes a big difference. Really nice, and you know, lots of storage space over here. And the televator TV to me too is a really nice feature, just because you can kind of sit on the couch, relax. It's out of the way when you want it, but it's a good place to watch TV.
Exactly. Yes. And another thing we focused on this year for model year 25 was kind of cleaning up our ceiling a little bit. So we do still have a lot of puck lighting, which you kind of need in a coach, but there are certain areas that we added these linear light bars.
I like those.
So just like the puck lighting, those are dimmable as well, but you'll see those in some of the slide out areas above the booth dinette as well. It just cleans up that lighting.
It gives it a extra touch of lighting, which I like. All right, and then in here, so this is an option, you said, for the dinette booth, but you can also do a table with chairs. That's what comes standard, actually.
Table and chairs is standard, which you get some extra storage as well as a big credenza area. Booth dinettes, that's been more popular over the last few years. It's super comfortable seat, as well as just, you know, a nice lounge area. We got it wrapped around the back, so, you know, whether you're sitting like this, hanging out with friends, watching a game, it's just a very comfortable seat.
And lots of outlets, USB plugs. I think that's just really nice to have. You'd be surprised how many coaches don't have those in today's world, where everybody needs those, and lots of cabinets up here. I also love the glossy finish on these cabinets. It's a really nice sheen that helps kind of brighten it up. I think it makes it reflect light better and makes it look a little more modern and bright in here.
Yeah, that's something that's exclusive to the Eagle. So the Dream has some stained painted wood decors, but the Eagle has this. It's called a poly finish. So yeah, it's just a nice high gloss finish that just provides a great look and feel of this coach.
And then the other thing I want to draw attention to, one of the things we love about ours is the flat level floors. So you can't even really tell where the slides are, which is so nice. You don't have a lip or an edge or carpet or anything like that. It's all a seamless flat floor.
Yeah, that's something we introduced in 2020, having that hydraulic slide. So the flush floor, like you called out, Hillary, is number one, it looks better, and it's just one less thing to trip over with a carpet in a slide room.
Moving into the kitchen, and this again is really unique to this floor plan, but the U-shaped kitchen, you don't see this in many coaches, and this is really cool. Love that there's a huge sink here. You've got the induction cooktop, the dishwasher like ours where you knock to unlock it. This is one of those things we didn't think we would use that much in our coach, but we actually use it every single day.
Yeah.
It's super nice to have, you know,
The
big
drawer right there, yeah.
Lots of storage.
It is a very functional galley area. And one thing that makes it unique is this stationary peninsula. So this slide room will actually come in over the top, stop about right here. But what's nice is, one, it allows us to do a waterfall edge with our Cambria quartz countertops, but as well as it provides a very sturdy and stable prep area.
Love that.
Right? It's not a galley pull out. That's a little you know, a little flimsy because it's on track. So it's just a very stable prep area.
And then the microwave, and I love the touch on these cabinets too. Looks really pretty. And this backsplash, I actually love this. The blue and green. That looks so nice there. It's really well done. So
yeah, it's
nice
a beautiful
design.
look. And all of our cabinetry in the Eagle is all dovetail drawers, and every drawer and door are soft close as well. So
all very high quality. And then the fridge over here, this is pretty cool. This is one of the nice new Samsungs where it's got the touch screen here. You can actually see
you got some cameras in your fridge. Who doesn't need that, right?
Or it's got other things like you can make a grocery list and stuff, but having a residential fridge like this, just a must-have. I can't imagine traveling in our RV without this.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is really cool.
Yeah, so all the appliances in this coach are Samsung, including the fridge, and as you pointed out, you got some nice French doors here.
Yep.
And it also has a little beverage center built in. So there's a little extra paddle here that you click for your water in your door. And another nice thing with that flex zone, this can be flexed anywhere from a freezer or a fridge. Yeah. So it's just a nice flexibility with that Samsung refrigerator.
And then this, look at a pull-out. What are these? Look how cool that is. Ours doesn't pull out like that. That's really neat. Oh, and then these swivels.
Yeah, those swivel a little bit so you can get to everything that's in your pantry.
That is cool. I really like that.
So that was a change as well for model year 25. You know, just trying to continue to innovate and take feedback, whether it's from a rally or a show that folks have, and put it into our new coaches.
Yeah, that's really cool. Kris, if you're listening, I want you to upgrade this in ours. And then you've got the computer, basically the whole, what do you call this? The control panel.
Your Firefly control panel. So it ties in all the multiplex wiring, and you can do everything from this control panel, from shades, blinds, slides, awnings, everything is right here. And what's nice about both the Dream and the Eagle is you can download an app. It's called Vegatouch Eclipse, and that ties to your phone or tablet. So as long as your coach is connected to Wi-Fi, if you're anywhere in the world, you can control your coach.
Which we've done actually. We were just in Denver a couple recently, and my parents were staying in our coach, and we were able to remotely turn the AC on for them because they couldn't figure it out. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you can't beat that connectivity in this day and age.
Nice feature for sure. And then in here, the half bath. Okay. Oh, this is really pretty too. And I love that you guys kept with the same design and look and feel.
Yeah.
Looks really nice.
Yeah. So what you see is, you know, that same high gloss cabinetry as well as the same backsplash. So it just ties the whole coach in and just provides a nice look and feel.
Yeah. And the location of this is nice because similar to ours, where when the slides are closed and you're traveling, you can still access this without having to climb over anything. It's very easily accessible.
Correct.
All right. So then we've got the bedroom back here. This is really pretty. Again, I love the design. Looks kind of similar to ours a bit, where you've got the wardrobe space here. So TV, is there hidden storage back behind here?
Yes, there is. Yep. So there you got your safe and some extra storage behind the TV.
This is great. We keep a lot of stuff in here. Just tucked away.
And another thing I always focus on with the American Coach product is, again, just storage is a premium, whether it's exterior storage or interior storage, like full-length drawers.
Yeah.
A lot of manufacturers, you pull out that drawer, it's about 11 inches deep. We have super deep drawers, so it's about storing all your things you need to rolling down the road.
And again, that dovetail edge on the side there, which just shows the good quality and craftsmanship that goes into these. So then, standard king-size bed that's in most of the...
Yep, it is an RV king, yes. And what's nice about it is even when we lay the bed flat for sleeping mode, the foot of the bed only comes out to about right here. So you still have a lot of walking space at the foot of the bed as well as the sides. We pointed out the big 10-inch Firefly touchpad earlier. There's actually a little a 7-inch right above your head.
Nice.
So you can control individually all those things as well, laying in bed. Yeah. And you also see this little safety switch back here. So this coach comes standard with your 360 camera.
Oh, nice.
So you got front, rear, and 2 on the side. So if I turn my TV to HDMI 2, you can actually cycle through your exterior cameras with that switch directly from bed.
Nice.
So if you're closed up at night, hear something go bump in the night,
you want to see what
you can cycle through that versus going outside to see what's going on.
No, that's really nice. And the headboard back here looks great. Lots of storage up above.
Yeah, lots of storage up here, and these middle two are tied to the LED lights up there.
Oh, so, nice. Yeah.
And it's super deep storage, so it's a lot of nice storage above your bed.
And I love this too. We have these in ours, but the wireless chargers for your phone, and then plenty of plugs. Just some nice modern touches.
Exactly.
Then moving into the bathroom. Now I have to say again, this is one of those areas where I have major coach envy. I love the layout of this bathroom. So you've got the double sinks here. You've got, you know, the pretty illuminated lights here where you can open up the
nice medicine cabinet, some good storage, and
really, again, you know, you can't have enough storage. And these, wow.
There's lots of storage down there. Yeah, even the drawers are pretty significant for your primary suite. So.
I really like the sink size and nice sized toilet here. And again, the Tecma toilet. A lot of people don't know this, but like the Tecma toilet is one of those really nice heavy duty toilets versus like the foot pedal ones that just feel kind of a little chinky. These are much nicer, good quality, very durable. And then there's a full closet back here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep, so you got your hanging wardrobe back there, as well as a little shoe rack on the back.
Huge.
And there's a lot of space back there.
Closet. Oh my God, I'm standing back here. I can actually climb in it. It is a true walk-in closet. That's awesome. I like that. Oh, washer and dryer.
Yeah, washer and dryer right there.
That's nice to have in here. I like how that's in the bathroom and not ours is in kind of the living area. This would be nice for, like, if you're watching TV, it's quieter back here.
It's definitely going to limit some of the noise. And then just a little storage above the washer and dryer as well.
That's really nice. We've got this gorgeous shower over here. I love the tile work. Looks really nice. You've got the nice little wooden sitting bench you can pull down there. Rain shower head. It's gorgeous. I see a blue button in there. What's that?
That is called a shower miser. So what that will do is recirculate your water until it's hot. So that way you're not wasting any water, whether if you're not plugged into city water, you know, if you're boondocking, it definitely saves some water. Doesn't just throw it right in your gray tank. So just recirculates that a little bit.
Yeah.
And another thing that's unique to model year 25 is historically we always had floor heat in our coach.
Yep.
But it wasn't in the step up. So that's something we've actually added for 25. Even the step up above the engine area, right when you get out of your shower, has heated floor standard for Eagle.
Okay, that might have been the final straw that is pushing me to need the 25 now, because that is the one place I really want them is in the bathroom. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Well, this has been amazing. I feel like this has far exceeded all of my expectations. Thank you for giving us the full tour and showing us all about it. So if people are interested in the new 2025 models, where can they check them out?
The first step would be to go to AmericanCoach.com. On the top right section, there's a locate a dealer. So you put in your zip code and a mile range, and it'll locate the nearest dealer to you, as well as show what inventory they have on the ground, all directly from our website.
Awesome. And also, you are going to be at the upcoming 2024 Hershey RV show?
I will be, yes. I'll be there all week, Tuesday through Sunday, ready to sell some more coaches and then show off these, as well as a 42-foot Dream as well we'll have there.
Nice. Okay. We are also going to be at the show. Kris and I will be there all week as well. We'll be hanging out in the general RV section with the American Coach team. So if you're planning on coming to the show, be sure to step by and say hello, and we hope to see you all there. But thank you, Taylor.
Yeah, thank you very much, Hillary.
We'll see you in Hershey.